Hey guys, this is my last video for 2025. I just wanted to check in and give you some updates about how things are going in my life, and then you know, so every year, at the end of this year, I know everybody, it's a time to reflect and our goods and bads this year, and I like to make a list every year too. So for me, I call them my highs and my lows. So for me this year, my biggest high was completing the college course at Mohawk College, the personal support worker. And I graduated with honors and on the dean's list. Yay! I've been looking for work, nothing yet, but I think the holidays might have had the big part in that. I think some of the facilities in that are probably just not hiring much for in the holidays, hopefully in the new year. Another high, I've been in a very strong, healthy relationship for 2 years and counting now. Another highlight, we went to Midland, which is by Georgian Bay in Ontario. Great big, what is it, like the 100,000 islands, I think are there, known for having many islands. We went on a few boat tours. I did too. Oh, so peaceful. I loved it. Get on the water, it's so calm, and natural air conditioning. And then another highlight, I'll even count. I found I don't have any coverage for dental care, so I was able to apply for a program Canada-wide, and it gives you free health care. Like, it has its limits, like only a few times, and covers things like cavities, x-rays, cleanings, checkups. It covers extractions. I don't know if it covers root canals, probably not, but some of the basic dental care. So yeah, I try to take really good care of my teeth. I don't smoke, but it's here in Canada, I think to be paying to see a dentist just for a checkup and a cleaning would run me like, or anybody, if you had to pay for it, about, last time I checked, it would be around close to $500 just for those two things. So yeah, my lows this year, oh man, probably only my first time of having not too many lows. My only real lows this year were just in the summer. I like to wear sandals in the summer, and I like to wear like running shoe type one, more for comfort, not just to look pretty. I'm a practical gal. So I had bought these, oh man, looking back now, jokingly, the brand is Soft Mock, but I like that. I've always liked ones. They're popular in the 90s, where the those thick, like, chunky wedges, like solid, like it wasn't soft, it was solid. The sole had a bit of cushy, but not much, so I got a pair of those. In my left foot, it was starting to hurt sometimes, not a severe pain, but noticeable. So I went to my doctor's, got an x-ray, and it ended up being, came back, I have a bone spur on the bottom of my foot at the back on the heel. So at this time in my life, I can't necessarily afford orthotics, so I got gel insoles that I'm putting in my running shoes. And next year I'm gonna might try sandals again, but I'm definitely gonna have to get ones that are more like a softer bottom and more flexible, not stiff and solid like what I did have. And the only other real low for me was just, well, I have a few medical conditions that I think contributed to it, definitely. Like, because, I don't smoke, I eat healthy, I stay away from alcohol. Well, one of my medical conditions, I hate it sometimes. It naturally makes my bad cholesterol more elevated than it should be. So I was sent for an ultrasound, and it came back that I have a fatty liver. Not fatty liver disease, just fatty liver. It is reversible. So I do eat eat more soups. Thing is, it's really tough, guys. We all know it. It's tough. You crave the bad foods, and oh man. I know, well, my favorite soup is tomato flavor, and surprisingly, that can have quite a bit of sugar in it, and I'm diabetic, so I gotta steer away. And I've also been told, which is easier for me because I've never been too much a fan anyways, to gotta steer away from the creamy soups too. So I should eat soups that are more like chicken or beef, or like those kinds of soup. I gotta try to find more recipes, and salads, but too, same idea. Like, I don't care what you guys think, Caesar salad is not a healthy salad. At least to not eat that regularly. And I gotta try to stay away from deep fried. Big one for some people might be the crispy chicken. Any restaurant you go to, if it's crispy chicken, that means it's breaded and deep fried. The one I always forget about, that deep fried is part of the process of how they cook it, is donuts. I always gotta remind myself. Wait, hang on. Those are deep fried. That's part of the process of how they make them. At least some of them. So, yeah, I'd say a pretty good year for me overall. End of the year towards Christmas, my favorite holiday. It was a good Christmas this year. We always do our dinner on Christmas Eve, my family, and there's only a few of us that live in houses. The rest of us live in apartments, so it can be tough to. So we got like 20 people all together about, so we need to have like the space for all those people, like half adults, half kids. So my aunt just moved into an apartment because her husband, my uncle, died earlier this year in April. Rest in peace, Uncle Lloyd. So she just moved into an apartment, but it's a nice one. It has like this big meeting room on the main floor with a TV. They even had a Christmas tree set up. It's got a fridge in there, cupboards, like really good. She was able to book that room this year, so that's where we just had our Christmas dinner. And we do it a smart way too. We instead of relying on one person or putting it all on one person to do all the cooking, we do it kind of like a potluck style. But the difference, we always have the same list. Like, we bring mostly the same food each year, so we just assign and volunteer who wants to make what dish and bring that. Makes it easier on everybody. So, and I'm up in Canada, so I like to say, nope, Canada does not have winter all year round. No part of it does. We do not live in igloos. And where I am, it's, I think, yes, if I look at a map, I'm in the most southern region of Canada. So I'd say our weather is very similar to, like, Ohio, Michigan, Buffalo, New York, because we're right near those. We're off a lake, but I tell you, our winters can be very damp and cold at damp cold. Our winters are, we're getting a lot of days that more and more where the temperature is like just above 0. So we'll get rain instead of snow, and I hate that because that means it's going to turn to ice. And it just makes it a lot more hazardous out. We've had, I would say, starting around 2005, I really saw a shift of less snow. We're not getting as much snow like we used to, because I think we're, where I am, we're not quite in the snow belt region. So we don't get hit a lot with a lot of the bad storms. A lot of places right around us, but us. So a major snowstorm is almost a thing of the past for us. This year was a green Christmas. We didn't get any snow. The temperatures were warm enough. It came as rain. We do get precipitation, but because of the temperature, it comes as rain. And funny, this week we've gotten a little bit of snow and much colder temperatures, but you know, I just like winter more. I can feel normal. I'm not sweating to death all the time, and even my hair's better. My hair, oh man, so dry and frizzy in the summer months. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, let me know how your year's gone. Like, feel free to leave a comment, and hope you like and subscribe my videos, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos. I'm trying very hard to get back into putting up more videos of me and things I like to do, like walks, the squirrels. So, bye for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, guys. Bye.